Congratulations on making your Iron Gym Speed Abs purchase. This will make for an excellent additional training tool for your home training regime. Now you may be thinking that Speed Abs is just for working your abdominals, and of course it's going to challenge your trunk musculature to a high level. However, with Speed Abs, you'll also be required to move and stabilize and be strong through the shoulders, through the spine, the hips and the legs. So this is going to challenge your whole body. Your Iron Gym Speed Abs is simple to assemble. There are 3 parts. We have the wheel and we have the 2 handles. On each handle we have a letter directing you to make sure that you place the handle in the correct side of the wheel. The equipment has been ergonomically designed to work in this way and to also fit with the hand. If we follow the letters, we can see that the L on the handle matches the L on the wheel. Once in place, we can use the locking mechanism to click the handle securely. We'll repeat this on the other side. Next, pay attention to the advice provided on the card. The advice tells us that the ab wheel has a steel coil within it. We should at no circumstances try to work against the direction of the arrow. Once the wheel is in position, we can just ensure that we're rolling forward from the start position of any exercise in the same direction the arrow points to. Okay, so now that the Speed Abs is assembled, we're ready to start our workout. For any workout, it's important to warm up effectively. So let's begin our Speed Abs specific warm-up. We have Alex here today and we're going to be taking him through these movements. So Alex, let's begin by taking the hands together and working the wrists in a circular motion. It's advisable to perform 10 to 15 repetitions of this movement in each direction. From here, we'll move down the arms into the shoulders. So now we'll ask Alex to make a big circular motion through the shoulders, and we can perform once again 10 to 15 of these in each direction, or as many as we feel we need to do on any given day. Full range of movement is advisable. Try to take the bicep nice and close to the face as you perform that circle. Keeping the rest of the body still, holding our posture strong, we need to look straight ahead. After our arm circles, we'll begin to move down the body in towards the pelvis and the hips. When you're using your Speed Abs, the position of this part of your body is very important in order to get the most out of your workout. So we will perform some pelvic tilts. So Alex, with the feet underneath the hips, let's begin by tilting the pelvis forwards and backwards to help you understand exactly where your pelvis and your lower back needs to be positioned. 10 to 15 repetitions of this movement would also be a great start. Excellent control, Alex. And then what I want you to do is to try and find the middle position and pause there. Lightly brace the abdominals. This is the position you need to maintain when you're using your Speed Abs equipment. The next exercise is to come down to the floor and to stretch out and mobilize the shoulders and the spine. So we'll ask Alex to position the arms in front, thumbs facing upwards, and to lower his chest and shoulders towards the floor. Alex can spend 5 to 10 seconds in each position and then attempt to move slightly lower to the ground in order to increase the stretch further. Repeat this 3 or 4 times, or for as many repetitions as you feel you need to on any given day. The next exercise we'll progress into before we're ready to start is to bring the hands right in close to the knees. So putting the weight on the knees, we'll ask Alex to begin to mimic the movement that we will see with our Speed Abs exercises. Maintaining that position we looked at earlier with the pelvis and the lower back, we'll ask Alex to simply walk the hands forward a small distance one at a time. As he does so, he'll tilt more weight to the knees and the feet may even lift off the ground. When Alex is in a position where he feels that this area may become challenged or compromised, we'll ask him to simply walk the hands back in and repeat this for approximately 5 repetitions. The chin stays tucked in, the eyes are facing the floor, and we're maintaining that strong foundation from the shoulders, down the spine, into the hips. Fantastic work, Alex. This exercise is called the Speed Abs Rollout. Now that we have moved through our warm-up, we're ready to go. So we'll begin and ask Alex to kneel on the mat and then to place his hands on the handle. We have a floor that's clear, flat and non-slip. And of course, we need to make sure that we roll in the direction of the arrow as shown on the Speed Abs. Now, to begin with, Alex needs to ensure that he sets himself up with a strong, neutral base. A straight line can be drawn from the back of the head, through the shoulders and to the hips. We need to stay strong and activated in this abdominal and gluteal region. With straight arms and strong, solid arms, we'll begin to transition and tip the weight from the knees towards the hands, allowing the wheel to roll forward. Now, as Alex moves into his rollout position, we need to ensure that the lower back and hips are not sagging towards the floor. We also need to stay active and engaged in the shoulder musculature too. This exercise will work the whole body. Alex has his chin tucked in and is facing the floor, and he's moving through a range of movement that feels comfortable for him. As the repetitions progress, or as your ability and strength improves, we can begin to reach the rollout into a further range of movement. But of course, technique is always of the utmost importance, and we should not sacrifice our strong, neutral posture throughout this exercise. The feet can lift if we wish, and this will transition more weight to the upper body and of course increase the demands on the core. Great work, Alex. This exercise is called the Speed Abs Rollout with Tilt. We'll take our basic rollout exercise and we'll add a tilt element to the exercise at the end of the range of motion. So we'll go ahead and ask Alex to set himself up. We have a strong foundation with a straight line from shoulders through to elbows into wrists. We also have a nice straight line from the back of the head, shoulders and hips, which suggests to us that we have Alex in a strong, activated position through the abdominals and through the glutes. This is essential for any Speed Abs exercise. We'll go ahead and ask Alex to roll forward and shift his weight towards his upper body. Now, when we get to the end of the range of motion, we can see that Alex applies a tilt, a left tilt and a right tilt. This tilting element provides some instability that the body has to adjust and react to. So this would be a great progression after working through your Speed Abs rollout. It's important to always maintain your posture and form, so only roll out as far as you feel you are comfortable with. Over time, you can increase this distance. Great work, Alex. One of the major advantages of the Iron Gym Speed Abs steel coil mechanism is the wind-up effect that we can create to provide us with even more assistance if we need it. We'll have a look at Alex taking advantage of the wind-up mechanism. In any given exercise, if he begins by winding up the ab wheel by the side of his body before initiating his first repetition, he has more energy within the Speed Abs in which to help him and assist on the return to the beginning position of an exercise. The wind-up mechanism will be helping you on any repetition anyway, but if we need more assistance, we can increase the range of movement through which the wheel is moving by starting by the side of the body as you saw. This assists Alex in moving into a greater range of motion through any of his Speed Abs exercises. And as his strength develops over time, we can use less reliance upon the wind-up mechanism. To get the most out of your speed abs exercises, consider these 3 points. First of all, only perform the number of repetitions that relate to your strength, ability and range of motion. Start with as few as 5 repetitions and build up to 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. Consider 2 to 3 sets of each exercise. Second, if you experience any pain or discomfort with your speed abs exercises, consider and pay attention to your lower back and pelvis position. It's very important to remain highly active in your abdominal region and your gluteal region. Switching these muscles on will help prevent the hips sagging towards the floor and will help you to maintain the correct amount of curvature in your lower back. Number 3, progress through the exercises in an appropriate way. Start with the simple exercises and then begin to consider increasing the leverage, the speed and the range of motion from there. Good luck with your speed abs exercises.